Hi everyone, I'm Raisa Mohammed. Today I just want to talk to you about something that affects everyone. If you are having a relationship, whether it's any kind of relationship, with your partner, with your parents, with your friends, with your colleagues, with your children, and that is dealing with conflict, dealing with differences. Now, things can get pretty intense. I've seen lots of people in my practice because I do family counseling as well. I do couples counseling, and things get really hectic. And of course, there are very specific ways of dealing with conflict. There are certain steps, certain techniques that you can use and that you can teach towards dealing with conflict. However, this is something that not a lot of us know, and I think it's a very, very important basis or first step towards understanding why we have conflict in the first place. And I have noticed that once I teach this to my clients, once they understand that it's absolutely normal for you to have differences of opinion, it's normal for there to be conflict, that they suddenly they find it much easier then to move forward and deal with the issues at hand. And when I say normal to have conflict, I'm not talking about violence or aggression that gets out of hand or anything. I'm talking merely about differences. Now, if we think about every single human being on the planet and the fact that we can only, and I think I did talk to you about this before, that there's so much of information out there, we cannot possibly process everything. And every single one of us has filters that literally deletes a lot of the information that we are absorbing from the outside world through our five senses. And it keeps only certain information that is important to us. And how does it know? It's because of what is already programmed in our subconscious mind due to all the experiences that we've had growing up. So we filter all the information coming in from the outside world. But because every single person is different, every single person has had different experiences, every single person deletes and distorts information differently and chooses to keep information differently, it means that every single one of us has a different model of the world, a different interpretation of the world. There are no two people in the entire world who have the same interpretation and the same model. We call it the map is not the territory. The map is your understanding of the world. The territory is the world out there. So if everyone has a different understanding of the world, how can we possibly expect anyone else to think exactly like we do? It's not possible. Once we know this, once we understand this basic fact, then we can almost expect and take it for granted that there's going to be differences. And then that's the first step towards making it so much easier to accept and tolerate other people's differences and being able then to navigate through those differences and navigate relationships. So this is just something I wanted to put out there as a first step towards dealing with conflict. And then of course afterwards, it's a whole nother video I think I have to do about the actual steps and what you can do to deal with conflict in a family situation or with your partner or at work. Bye-bye until next time.